are still all in these places. Obviously, the sinks and the back cabinets can't move. So your first thing that you're going to do for today, and there is a doc in Google Classroom, is that I have posted for you this example and the furniture that used to be in the art room. So the first thing I want you to do is take a ruler and answer these questions. Any ruler will do. Remember, a quarter, can you guys get in close on that? A quarter of an inch, so that's between here. In fact, I'll use this ruler, it's easier. Oops, sorry, Todd. So just between here and here, that's 1 foot. So you can see that that's true. So the first thing I want you to do is pretty easy. I want you to measure, and also let me also say that things are usually written first the length and then the width, and we're not concerned with this today, but we will be eventually, and the height. But today we're only interested in the length and the width because we're doing a plan view, which is different than looking at it tilted up and seeing how high and tall the furnitures are and where the windows are. We're doing just a plan view, like we're in an airplane and looking straight down. Okay, so I want us to measure the length and the width of the art room, and there's a question in there, a little math. See if you can figure out the square footage we have in here, which is quite nice. It's a very nice square footage. And then I also want you to measure all of the elements that are going into the art room, just to make sure that you know what's going on with scale. The next thing that you're going to do is you can either cut these out or you can create them, shapes that are that size, on like a slide or something, and cut them out. And then you can insert them into your room, which is also online, I believe, if you can do it that way. I'll see. I may have to put this up as a doc. But I know that you can do this manually. So just print these out. Is there anybody that's going to have trouble doing some printing at home? Everybody can print this, right? Alex. Also, Mrs. D, you gave access to my... Yes, I did. Okay, I'll grade that, Alex. Sorry. All right. So you can see that on this, there's not just one table. Those are already measured for you. You have to figure out what the measurements are. But then after that, you can make 7 tables, cut them out, 3 pottery wheels. There's only 1 circle table. There's 1 semi-round table, and there's a clay table. And you're going to put those in the best possible arrangement for the post-pandemic, which we're all looking forward to, so that we can be back together doing pottery and all kinds of things like that. So does that make sense to you for kind of off, right out of my pocket kind of lesson plan for you guys to work on to get yourself, we'll get into something, what I really want us to do, and that is for us to then create your own bedroom. So you'll go home after we do this project, measure your bedroom, measure your furniture, make your templates, and arrange it. You can do whatever you want. You want to add windows? Add windows. You want to add a doorway? Add a doorway. You want something new from IKEA? Measure it up, put it in there. Your room, your design. Okay? How's that sound? All right. So that's what you have to do today. That's your activity. You're going to measure this. That is, if you're okay to go on your Skokie North Shore Sculpture Park. If you have comments from me and you need to do any extra work, please do that first. That has to be done today. I also want to mention kudos to Laura. I did post her project up there as a really great example of what yours should look like. So if anybody needs that assistance, you can check that on Google Classroom too. Okay? Thumbs up if you know what we're doing. Okay, there's a couple. Ethan, Lena, Angela, you guys? Okay. All right, go to work. Thanks.
Hey, Joe.